Hey guys, this is what I've been warming Wax Empties Vendor and Candle Edition from the week of April 29th. I'm Stacy. I am an independent Scentsy consultant, so I use mostly Scentsy warmers for about 15 hours a day. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm going to jump right in with my Brita's Creepy Treasures. This is Insidious, and it is fast becoming what I think might be my very favorite strawberry pound cake blend. It adds complexity to this blend because it not only has strawberry pound cake, but it also has apple cider donut and funnel cake, which I was concerned that this might be a heavy scent, but it really wasn't. It was just beautiful, room filling. The strawberry pound cake is still the dominant note, which I love because I love strawberry pound cake scents. But for me, I would say 2 and some change days, which because I have my warmers on for 15 hours a day, that's around 30 to 35 hours per warming session. And I got several different distinct warming sessions out of this single shape. So it was an excellent performer, really delicious, really unique, definite repurchase for me. Next up, I think this may be my new favorite from the recent Teddy Bees pre-order. This is Dapper Dawn, and it's Palo Santo, Creamy Cocoa, and Sensual Vanilla. It's such a simple scent, and on cold sniff, the primary note that I pick up is cocoa, but it really does smell like a complex, room-filling, aromatic, it's not heavy in the air, kind of magical scent to me, which a lot of Teddy Bees have this sort of, I would call it an ethereal quality, where I wouldn't necessarily say this leans cologne, but it definitely, it could definitely be a fragrance that someone would choose to wear. And we got so many compliments on this when this was going in our home. It's just a really beautiful scent. If you like cocoa, and even if you don't particularly love cocoa, I think this is a great cocoa to try because it's just so complex, so beautiful, and it's not heavy. And while the cocoa is dominant, it's not domineering. So it's very good. Highly like that one. Next up from Teddy Bees, we finished Blushed, and I've been raving about this one on Cold Sniff. This is part of the reason why I don't know if I will be doing haul videos, but just generally on Cold Sniff, I don't consider myself the best cold sniffer to be able to discern whether or not I like something. And on Cold Sniff, this was not that unique to me. I liked it, but I didn't love it. On Warm, I adored this. In my bedrooms, I got 2.5 days, which right around 35, 40 hours of beautiful warming. This scent is vanilla birch blended with peach flesh, strawberries, warm woods, and marshmallows. And I mean, it is just a gorgeous scent. I love this fragrance. I also did this in open concept, not this week, but in previous week, and it was so good. And also the souffle this souffle really does make its way around my house. I get multiple warms out of a single souffle, so I love my Teddy Bees for that. This is my all-time favorite Teddy Bees right now. This is Catacomb of the Witch. It's dark plums, rich vanilla, black amber, bonfire bliss, and vanilla woods. And I just struggle to describe how delicious the scent is in the air. I love dark plums, but this fragrance has a quality to it that it does build in the air. It takes about 2 hours in my home for this fragrance to build, but when it does build, what it delivers is a whole home warm that is magical and welcoming. Get a lot of compliments on this as well when folks come over, and I chopped up another tub of this that I had gotten in a D-stash, and I do also have a loaf of this. It's just a favorite. I would stock up on that anytime I saw it. And now we have my very first Second and Spruce Empties. This is a cake bite from the One Collection called I'll Be There For You. It's strawberry ice cream, orange sherbet, mango sorbet, fresh strawberries. I really enjoyed this fragrance a lot. I will tell you, if you can spot right here, 4/9 is the pour date on this, and I did not give it a full 30 days to cure. So that may have impacted things. The other thing that I think is important to note about any of my Second and Spruce collection is that it did arrive to me after several days of shipping, and it there were some cake bites, including this one, which is why I melted it right away, that had like dents in them that showed sort of signs that they had already melted in some degree. The box itself was 147 degrees when it arrived, so I got to melting and chopping some of it right away. That's, no fault of the vendor, but it's just something I think to be aware of. If you live in a hotter climate, you may be on a second warming. So for me, this gave me about 12 hours of performance, and it was beautiful. I really didn't have any idea how I would feel about strawberry ice cream because it's a scent note that I don't recall ever experiencing. But I really got a beautiful balance of that creamy strawberry ice cream note with the orange sherbet, the brightness of the mango, and then this little twinge of that fresh strawberry. This was so great. I picked up all of these notes. It was a bright, um, wonderfully balanced bar. And I think what was so unique about it is that I pick up those distinct notes. And so I think it's kind of perfectly named. I'll be there for you because all of those scent notes are present, and it's a really good one. So this is a great performing fruity scent if you're interested. Now this is Rose Girls. This is a large bag of Level Up to Lake Kingdom. I just chopped through and got into another bag of this. I can't say enough about this combination. It's blackberry satsuma, raindrops, coastal kale, salty air, peppermint, and rain. And this is maybe my current favorite Rose Girl scents. It's a combo of two distinct scents that she had from her Mario collection. And I can't remember who, but someone in the Facebook group had shared that they were combining these and getting some magic. And so she offered this in a pre-order, and I snagged it because of just the rave reviews of that individual. And I am so glad that I did. And I'm so glad I have more than one bag. This performs in my open concept. I get, I would say, about 24 hours. And so that's 1.5 days in open concept. In closed concept, I get about 2 to 3 days. And in my bathroom, I get about 2 to 3 days as well. So it's just really a beautiful scent that the satsuma is not overwhelming. The raindrops, salty sea air, and peppermint just provide this freshness to it that it is just gorgeous. It is like an absolute breath of fresh air when you smell it. So very much enjoy this scent, very much will keep an eye out and repurchase it if it's available again. In my candles, I finished Pink Lavender and Espresso from Bath and Body Works. This is one of my all-time favorites this past season. I've been melting this in my office pretty consistently. I really, really, really enjoy this fragrance in the morning because it's just a bright, warm espresso scent that is not, it's got a relaxing tone to it. It's an espresso scent that has a relaxing vibe, and I really enjoy that, especially when I'm doing desk work. So it's a good new addition to my morning routine. Finally, I have Main Street Bakery. This is one of my favorite spring scents. It's a delicious bakery scent that has a banana note, and I really have been enjoying this in my kitchen. I enjoy this very often when I'm doing an open concept warm of Bananas and King Cake from Scentsy mixed. It's such a beautiful combination, and I'm a huge fan of the fragrance. I did find on this one, when I got about just over the quarter mark, I got a little sooty, so I did finish it in the candle crock, but it was beautifully burning 4 hours at a time all the way down until I had about 30% of the candle left. So I did decide to finish the candle in my candle lamp, but beautiful scent, amazing throw, wonderful for the spring, and I'm sure I'll melt it right through the summer. Thanks for joining me for my vendor wax and candle empties from this past week. I'd love it if you'd leave a comment below. Let me know what you've been warming, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos if you have time. Thanks.